going to track my monthly purchases. So you should have something that looks like this right now. You will notice, however, that it says Mr. Valcone's monthly purchases, and this is actually spread all across the top. So we did a little bit of this in Microsoft Word, and hopefully you remember, but you're just going to highlight this, and then you're just going to want to find the merge button, and the merge button in Excel is right here, so it's going to merge it, and it actually centers it for you automatically, which is kind of nice. Okay, so we're not going to worry about the borders or anything like that till far, far later in the unit. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be looking at total cost. So we're going to actually be using our formula to figure it out. Whenever we're doing a formula, the very first thing you got to do is you got to hit the equal sign. That way Excel knows we're working with a formula here. So how do you figure out how much all of these Fortnite skins cost? Well, you have to look at how many I ordered, which is 12. It's a lot of skins. And you're going to multiply it by how much they costed, which is $23.45 per unit. So if I wanted to figure out how much they costed in total, I'm going to take how many I bought multiplied by how much they cost. So let's take a look at that. So I could go 12 times 23.45, and that would give me the answer of 281.4. But the problem is, if I went back and I'm like, you know what, I got to get those 2 extra skins, and I change this to 14, well then my number doesn't change with it, and I would have to re-go into this and then redo all my math. And well, that's not very good, and that's not very efficient. So what we actually do instead of what we call hard coding our numbers in is we use the cells that the numbers are contained in. So instead of 12, we'll put whatever cell that is. So that's B3. So I'm going to put B3 times whatever cell this is, and that's C3. Perfect. 281.4. And now I could do that again. I could go B4 times C4, and I could do that. I could do that all the way down, but that's pretty inefficient. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to drag that fill handle all the way down, and I get to there. Perfect. So we have all of that. We're going to use the fill handle to do it, and now I need to find a grand total for all the numbers in column D. So a couple ways to do that. We can use our AutoSum, like we always do. Perfect. And now it's probably worth taking a look at, how did AutoSum get to this? Well, let's take a look. So what AutoSum did is it says we're going to use a formula by saying the equal sign. And what formula we're going to use? We're going to sum. So we're going to add up. And now what are we adding up? Well, it's saying everything from D3 all the way to D10. So D3 all the way to D10, it adds all these up. And that's kind of how AutoSum works. It just comes up with that formula for you, so you don't have to really think about it too much. Okay? Now, we're going to do a little bit of formatting as well here. So the next thing it says in step 6, it says highlight cell C3 all the way to D11. So C3 to D11. And now it says click the accounting number format icon. So if you followed job 4B, we got into this a little bit. And what we're going to do here is hit the accounting number, and it's going to change everything to this nice little dollar sign here. You notice that all the numbers automatically have 2 decimal places. Even if you use the number 27 there, it would give it 27.00. So it's always going to go to 2 decimal places and a dollar sign. Next thing we're going to do is highlight cells C4 to D10, which is this right here. And we're going to click the comma style icon just to show you. So I'm going to go here, hit the comma style, and now those numbers go away. Now this is how it's pretty much always going to look when we're dealing with money. We always have it in like the top row here, and all those dollar signs kind of get a little bit redundant, a little bit annoying. So we don't always put them beside everything, but we do put it in the top row. Okay? Looks good, and the only thing we have left to do is change this size to 18, and so that is job 5 complete.